Tying it in with obviously your contribution to swimming.
Yes.
Your thoughts on politics and how you have developed in sport of swimming that can actually help you if elected.
Well, obviously, within sport, there are always going to be differences of opinion, different thoughts on how you can do things. And as I've kind of gone through that process over the years, I've had a lot of experience on how to deal with those kind of situations. So I believe that I've gone through quite a baptism by kind of being through sport and understanding kind of what it takes to develop people and work with a team. But also, I know you and I have had quite a bit of conversations about what we think sport can do in Bermuda and how we can develop a lot of our future, not just athletes, but our future people through sport. And it's something that I'm really interested in, and I think that this is an opportunity for me to get involved and kind of take what we've been talking about to the next level.
There's been a lot of talk about sport, and like you said, we have had these conversations, but when you first took that step towards putting up your hand and saying, I'm willing to help the country, was sport part of that conversation?
Sport was definitely part of that conversation. So I think the reason that they reached out to me is because what I've been able to achieve, specifically within my particular sport, but I've been recently involved with trying to help what we do in sport overall. So I think it was a great opportunity for them to reach out to somebody that they think has been working to help Bermuda as a whole. And I actually relish the opportunity to get involved and hopefully bring some of the things that we've been talking about in sport to fruition.
Now, you have a trip coming up very shortly, and it's election time around the same time. How do you plan to manage that, going to CCCAN, not being able to canvass, getting back and hitting the ground running?
Well, obviously, I made a commitment first to the kids, and in September we started planning on what we were going to do for this season, and CCCAN is the top competition for us for the year, so to have these kids work hard throughout the entire year, I showed them commitment to them, and they have showed commitment to me. So the same way that I'm going to give my commitment to the country, I have to make sure that I continue to uphold the things that I have kept important to me and important to the youth, because that's why I'm involved, is to try to figure out how we can do better for our next generation, which means you got to listen to them, you got to get involved, and you've got to help them to participate and show them that if adults say they're going to do something, they need to do it.